Hey guys, so this tutorial is basically just going to be a review over the brushes that I use for my own face. Um, Basically, I'm going to just go over the brushes, tell you how I feel about them, and things like that. I'm really excited about this because I've been wanting to do a tutorial on these brushes for a while, but I hadn't because I wanted to make sure I used them so I could give you guys my correct opinion and like judgment on these brushes. So basically a little bit about these brushes. The brushes that I'm talking about are called Real Techniques and they're by Samantha Chapman. And I'm gonna start off by telling you guys the stuff that I do like about the brushes first. So these are the brushes. These are what they look like. Um, they're beautiful. They're really nice looking. They come in this really cool case like this. It works as a case and a stand, so that's really cool or whatever about that. Another thing about these brushes is the packaging. I love the packaging of the brushes. This is the package that the brushes came in. And what I like about the packaging of these brushes is just that they tell you not only what brushes come in the set, but it also tells you, hold on, my eye. Okay. But not only does it tell you the brushes that come in the set, it also tells you what each brush is for, which I think is really cool because people who are just starting out, just starting to use brushes, or are buying new brushes and may have not seen some brushes or whatever before, it tells you what function the brush serves, which is really cool because then you know. So, or if you're just starting out, you'll know what to use certain brushes for and stuff like that. So I really think that's really cool that it shows like each brush and it tells you what they're for. So the package shows you the brushes that comes in the set, and then it tells you what the brushes are for. So the first brush is the base shadow brush, and that one basically is just to apply color, eyeshadow, or whatever like that. The second brush is the deluxe crease brush, and that's basically the brush that you use to put the color in the crease. The next brush is the accent brush, and that brush is basically just for like highlighting and things of that sort. Then you have the eyeliner brush, which basically is just to apply fine eyeliner on your eye. And then you have the brow brush, which is this angle brush, which you fill in your eyebrows and things like that. So eyeshadow brush, crease brush, accent brush, eyeliner brush, and brow brush. So I really like that. Another thing I like about her brushes is just that it has a website that you can go to basically to get tips and tools and things like that, which I think is really cool also because whether you're just starting out and you want to learn some new things, or if you have done makeup before and like she just has different tips up there that you can learn something new, I think that's a really cool thing about these brushes. Um, so I really like that. And they do step-by-step tutorials as well. If you guys like, I can leave the website in the description, or if you guys ask me, I'll leave it for you. No problem. But that's what I really like about these brushes. So I also, the same day I bought these brushes, I got them from Ulta for one. I got them from Ulta and it was an amazing deal. I think they had 50% off, like buy one get one 50% off. So I paid about $30 for all of my brushes, which is really good. And the next brush I got is this brush, and this brush is the stippling brush. And basically, it came in this case. It's another beautiful brush. It came in this case, and just like the other brushes, it tells you what the brush is for, and it tells you basically what it's for, and it also has the tutorials on the case as well for this brush. This brush is a stippling dual fiber brush, which means that it has the fibers are two different lengths, and it's a little dirty because I've used it already, but it shows you it's used for the application of liquid products. I use it for my liquid foundation. Um, and the thing that it does that I like for my liquid foundation, when I use this brush to apply it, it gives it an airbrush finish. So it's really smooth. Like it gives it a really good finish. So I really like that. So that's this brush. The last brush that I purchased that day was this baby. And this brush is basically just it's a shader brush or whatever like that. And I initially bought this brush because the eyeshadow I brought this brush to use as an eyeshadow brush. The eyeshadow brush that came with the kit is a little bigger than what I'm used to using, so I bought this brush because I'm more comfortable with like this size. But it's supposed to be a shader brush. It came in this case, and but basically, shading, blending, things like that. That's what this brush is for. And I bought this brush to use as my eyeshadow. So I use it for both, really. Um, with this crease brush, when I put the makeup on with the brush, it kind of already like it doesn't have really like too much of a harsh line like some shading brushes may do. It kind of blends too, so that's one thing I like about the crease brush right here because when I put the makeup in my crease, it typically kind of already blends a little bit while I put it in my crease. So that's what I like about that brush. To the things I don't really like about these brushes, some brushes in this kit I like, some brushes I don't. So, like I said, the eyeshadow brush, which is this one, I typically use it just for like my highlight bone to put the makeup on that. And for just eyeshadow in general, I use the shading brush right here. But I really like the crease brush. The accent brush, it's good for accenting if you want to put a color in your tear duct or whatever like that. It's really good for that. The eyeliner brush, I just kind of use it to put to run some makeup along the bottom of my lash line to set my eyeliner in. I haven't used it for eyeliner yet, so I don't know about that. And then the brow brush is really the only brush in the set that I'm not really too particular about because it's kind of soft. All the brushes in the set are really soft. And the brow brush for me is too soft. Like I like it to be a little bit more stiff so that I can get really clean lines for my eyebrows, but that one's kind of soft. So that's what I really don't really like about that brush. But other than that, I really love the brushes. They were a great deal. Like I said, I paid about $30 for all brushes, and I got about 7 of them for $30, which is really good. Granted, it was a sale, but those brushes for me are really really good because it shows you don't have to go out and buy the most expensive brushes to get really good brushes. I've always wanted to try MAC brushes. I haven't tried any of them yet because they're just really expensive, but I found these brushes and they're really good. Like for one MAC brush, I bought like 5. So for the same price. So they're really good. I love these brushes. Try them out and leave comments and let me know if you like these brushes. If you have any questions or comments or anything, leave comments for me and I'll get back to you guys as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.